This is Dennis, and today I'm going to show you how you can customize the Google homepage. We're going to be making changes to the code from our end, from our browser. That's the client side, right? So any changes we make will not go to the server, which is Google. And the reason we're doing this is to do an exercise basically of how we can make changes to code and where we can find the code, make changes, and get what we want, basically make the modifications that we intend to make. You can actually do some customization, permanent customization on the Google homepage. If you would like to change your homepage and stuff, I could make a separate video on that, but basically I want to show you how you can make dynamic changes from the client side. So let's get started. So for example, if we wanted to change this white background, then we can do a right click and we can go to inspect element. This is an option available in every browser, so whether you're using like Firefox Developer Edition, in my case, Firefox, Chrome, Opera, Safari, etc., it should be available. So as you can see, our code starts with the HTML and it goes to the head, the body, and then underneath that we get the style. If we go in the middle, style tag, we get a HTML body selector, and then if you just look through the code here, there should be another body selector. It goes to background, and then it goes to a ID of FFF, which is a HTML color code. And so if we just look up HTML color codes, then we'll be able to find those IDs for each color. So there's a link from Computer Hope which shows our color codes and names. You scroll down the page and get this table, and that FFF refers to the white. Also there's 000 refers to black, pretty commonly known. So for example, we're going to change the page to like the cyan color. So if we highlight that and do a Command C on Mac, Control C on Windows, we go back there to the background, and then we highlight that ID, and then we do a Command V or a Control V on Windows, then we get the cyan background. So as you can see, we do have a white line right here, and also on the bottom for the footer. So there are a couple elements on our page which weren't changed. So in order to change those, we need to right-click, inspect element, and then in our inspector we get that specific element that we selected. So if we go ahead and remove the class, there you go. There's the cyan background on the middle, and right-click, inspect element on the footer. You'll actually need to remove an ID in the middle, which is the F bar. Delete that, and boom, there you go. There's the footer done. We can make other changes. For example, if we change the logo here, if we right-click, inspect element, then we can see the source for that right here. But you notice there's also a source set right here as well. So that's what we're going to need to change. We're going to need to find another logo. So let's look for like the Amazon logo. We look for a PNG so it's transparent. Hopefully this one is actually good. Yeah. Right click and view image. That's going to take you to the source of that image. And up here, you just select the URL, do a Command C or Control C on Windows, and you go back to the source set, Command V or a Control V on Windows, there you go, and you change the source set, and boom, now Amazon's logo is on the Google homepage. Now, basically the whole purpose was to show you that you can make changes not only to Google's homepage, but to any website, and this is all perfectly fine and legal, just because it's on your end. It's only affecting your browser, right? This is not going to go to Google server. It's just like an exercise of how you can change HTML, CSS, you can modify code, you can be more fluent with code. Basically, once we refresh, then all this will go away. But I figured it's pretty cool thing to show your friends, and a good exercise just all around. Yeah, so if we refresh, everything's back to normal, and that's about it. Thanks for watching.